the Mumbai school molestation case where a 3-year-old was molested by the school trustee. This is being seen as a massive victory for the parents of the victim in court, as the High Court has cancelled the bail for the accused French national who was the trustee of the school as well. The High Court has ordered the trustee to surrender immediately. Disha Shah joining us now live. Disha, big victory for the parents nearly after a year now. This victory can be seen with the top court now ordering the French national to surrender.
Absolutely, Urvashi. It's a big victory for the parents here concerned, and this case was going on for the past 1 year, and we know for the fact that today an important judgment was passed by the High Court, where the High Court has asked the accused, who is the founder and trustee of the international school here in Mumbai, to surrender, and if he does not surrender within 24 hours, then the Megwad police station, the police officials have all the rights to go and arrest him. So this is an important judgment, because considering he was out on an unconditional bail for the past 4 months, he did continue to even go to the school and teach the students concerned, and that was the only reason that the parents filed for a cancellation of bail, and that is what the High Court has accepted today. So considering this, it's a big development here, a big victory even for the parents concerned of the victim of the 3-year-old girl, and also for several other parents who had supported them for this cancellation of bail, because there were several other cases also that had come to light in the past. And just for our viewers, Urvashi, we would just like to say few of the background to this detail. This case was highlighted just last year in March, and only after 3 months this came to light when the 3-year-old girl really complained to the parents about the horror that she was facing in the school. And it was only in May last year that the case was filed, it was registered, FIR was registered by the parents, and it was only after 6 months in November 2017 that the accused was arrested, Urvashi. So that, of course, the parents even went on to say that the kind of influential person he was, and in just another 2 weeks he did even get a bail, Urvashi. So only after that the parents were really not comfortable, and he also started attending the school also. So only after that, after 1 year of this is the victory and the latest development by the High Court, Urvashi.
Absolutely, Disha. It was a trying time for the family of the 3-year-old who happened to discover that their child was molested by the school trustee itself. And this was trying for several reasons. As you mentioned, 6 months after the FIR was lodged against this French national, was he arrested, and just 15 days later, he was given an unconditional bail.
Absolutely, and that is what the High Court also really observed. And important observations here, Urvashi, which really led to this entire case, which would have been easily, solved way before. The High Court went on to say that they expressed dissatisfaction in all the investigations that were carried out by the MIDC police station, because that was when the FIR was first registered by the victim's parents concerned. And the High Court today also went on to say that the state did not help the child or the parents when it comes to medical tests, because the state should come forward and really help the victims and even the family concerned. But in this case, the family went on and they did their checkups, medical checkups privately, which was not fair. So this was also an important observation done by the court. And third important observation, Urvashi, which is very important here, is the fact that the police, the MIDC police, did not really comply with the POCSO norms and rules here and sections. Here we are talking about 2 victims. The case was registered by one of the victim concerned, but both the victims were called to the police station with the parents, which was against the POCSO rules. So that also comes into the picture here, the kind of dissatisfaction that the court expressed. So several important observations being made today by the High Court concerned. And another important point here order that the accused must surrender. He was out on bail for 4 months, and this is why the only reason that the parents were in the state of distress, the students were also in the state of distress. So now at the end of the day, he has to surrender and no more bail for him. Urvashi, back to you.
Absolutely. Big victory for the parents there. It was a trying time for the last 11 months there, where they were trying to get justice delivered to their child. A couple of stringent observations they're being made by the High Court. Also, Disha, the important takeaway here there being that the French national will have to surrender within 24 hours. We'll have to see and wait and watch as to how that pans out. Thanks for getting us that update at the moment.